All right, Coach Michelle here, and we're going to do rockers. First, get your band. This is going to help you really make sure that you're feeling the activation. Remember, we are taking pressure from inside our body to outside. You can zoom in if you need to on this, or I'll come a little bit closer to really see the knees here. You want to make sure you're bringing energy out. Remember, you're staying back chain, and we're going to rip apart the piece of paper. All right. So you can do it with a band or without a band. First, I'll do it with the band so you can see it, and then I'll do it without. Bring your band about mid thigh. I'm going to give you a side view. First, we want to come into Seiza. In the rocker, we're going to have 6 points on the ground, 2 hands, 2 knees, 2 feet. So we're going to come into, this is that tabletop position. Our knees are close together. Our toes, big toes are touching. Our chin is tucked slightly near our chin, or excuse me, near our chest. You can either have feet flat or toes tucked, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to start with feet flat. And you're going to do your rockers anywhere from 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Rockers again, you are pressing your hands, knees, shins, tops of feet into the mat. Right now, we're just going to start with getting that activation. So press all those points into the mat, tops of the feet, shins, knees, hands. We're not pressing all of our energy on our hands. All of our energy is back here, but our hands are being utilized for balance at this point. If that's too hard for you to get to, you can come up. The whole thing with making yourself come higher, you can use a block, a chair, a counter, or even a wall. The big thing is we want to feel activation in the hips. Remember, and the glutes. Remember to keep your hips behind your rib cage. Rib cage is here. Hips are behind the rib cage. Rockers are going to start slowly pushing back. Remember, we're ripping apart this little imaginary piece of paper. So if I come here, my knees are together. The ripping is a simple bringing energy from inside the body to the outer portions of our body. As soon as we do that, we're lighting up, activating these hips and these glutes. We're going to bring attention to the areas of our body that have been lacking. So we're going to rip, and we're going to slowly rock back until we feel activation. Like right here, I feel the activation here. You should feel it, the bottom part of your butt, up top here. You should feel all this. You may not feel any here, but you should be feeling it on the sides here. And we're just going to rock. You're going to feel maybe a little bit of popping in your hips. And we're going to rock here the whole time, maintaining the pressure on our shins. The tops of our feet are pressed into the ground, keeping our head slightly tilted, our chin slightly tilted towards our chest. Breathing. Again, we're ripping apart the ground. We're going to continue this, and you do this for 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on where you're at. But this is our rocker tutorial. Again, rip, flat, feel the pressure in the glutes. Go higher if you need to until you can feel the pressure back here. If you're feeling it in your quads, then you need to bring your hands up higher to a higher elevated position to relieve the pain off the back and actually feel it in your glutes. Secondary gain is going to be your quads. Primary gain, glutes, hips, hamstrings. So I want you to continue to try that. 30 seconds to 2 minutes.